Hey, it's Kimberly and welcome back to my channel. I make videos on all things lifestyle on a budget and I don't want to put up my lights, so I'm going to be sitting on the floor in front of some natural light, and that's where the video is going to be. And if it looks really good, maybe this is my new little setup. Today we're going to get right into it. I'm talking about the two most advertised supplements that I've seen on TikTok the last couple of months. And I say advertised because this is basically like most people are talking about it. I don't think they're sponsored. It hasn't been specific brands. It's just the actual supplements themselves. And so I was like, you know what? I've been working out a lot. I started back in the gym back in November, was hitting it hard for a really long time, and I was like, maybe I need these things too to help with my workouts, to help with some internal issues that I was having. It's been a couple months now, and that's why I'm going to bring you an update on my personal experience using these. Feel free to share down below your personal experience so far. Two supplements that I'm going to be talking about in this video that I have been taking personally for the last couple of months: Glutamine and Magnesium Glycinate. And now let me look up when I purchased these on Amazon so I can give you exact dates so you'll know that no, I have not been using this for only a week and here's my results. I've been using this for months and I want to share with y'all. So let me just see real quickly when I actually ordered both of these. Okay, so I ordered them February 13th. Today it is May 9th, so February, March, April, May. Solid 3 months of using these supplements, and I just want to say for both of them, I still have plenty left. The Glutamine is 120 capsules. It's a 4-month supply. And then the Magnesium Glycinate is actually a 6-month supply. So the good thing about these is that they are affordable and they will last you. So you can take it for the duration and actually feel like you're getting like the most bang for your buck. For Glutamine, I got it from the Now Supplements brand. This is 500 milligrams. These are veggie capsules. I'm vegan, so it's important that I don't have any of the gelatin or anything like that within the way that the capsule's made. I only spent $9.99. For the Magnesium Glycinate, it's 400 milligrams, 180 capsules. Like I said, vegan as well, and I paid $11.95. Let's dive into Glutamine first. I feel like I have seen this the most, the information, and it's one that I wasn't familiar with, so I wanted to do the most research before buying it. I'm just going to show you what the pills look like so you can see. There's what one looks like. I'm trying not to touch it because I already took mine today, so I don't want to just be digging my hands in for no reason. I'm going to be reading a lot of information off so I can pass it on to you so that you can make a decision on your own whether this is worth it or not. So Glutamine is a supplement form of glutamine, which is the most abundant amino acid in our body, already in your body, so you do already have this. And Glutamine, meaning that it's just a supplement form. Help to build muscle, bone, and tissue, helps with brain, digestion, and your immunity system. So Glutamine in general comes in a powder form or a pill form. I just chose to do the pill instead. Some of the benefits of Glutamine in general are wound healing, gut health, say you had IBS, your immunity, for weight loss, muscle recovery. So where I fit into that is that I wanted to use it for the digestion. Also wanted to use it for muscle recovery because, as I mentioned, from November on, I've been really extensive in the gym. I was, hitting the gym. I have a video on the actual workout that I was doing. I was really going hard, and to be consistent with that, I wanted something that would help with like my muscle recovery. Let me also mention, I should mention this at the beginning, but I'm also a professional dancer, so I think that does play in with the athleticism that I already have and how my body is functioning. That might be different from someone that doesn't have exercise regularly in their life, doesn't necessarily have the same chemical makeup, so they're using these products and might have different results. There are some side effects to Glutamine for some people: bloating, nausea, dizziness, stomach pains. Also, you want to look up on your own. There are people that shouldn't take this if they have certain health conditions or disorders. It is highly beneficial to take Glutamine on an empty stomach or specifically without high protein rich foods. I feel like that's not mentioned a lot, and people do say, oh, I have a stomach ache with it, or I felt really sick after. Again, Glutamine, amino acid, building blocks of life. Taking it with high protein rich food, it's too much for your body to break down. So apparently Glutamine won't absorb as well. So it is recommended that you take it on an empty stomach or within an hour of eating that high protein rich food. So an hour before, hour after. I found that really interesting. And so I was personally taking it when I woke up on an empty stomach, and I don't feel any sort of way after. Now let's get into my experience. I'm definitely regular, which is great. Can I attribute it to that? Was I regular before? I would say I was regular before, but there'd be some bloating days here and there that I wasn't really sure where it was coming from. I don't feel that on L-glutamine. I would say in the past 3 months or so that I've been taking it, maybe I've been bloated less than 5 times. So to me, that's really good. Muscle recovery is a strong possibility. I was able to go I'm able to go every other day to the gym, which is really great. Is that contributed to the L-glutamine, or is that because my body just got used to going to the gym frequently over time? Like I said, also too, I'm a professional dancer, so getting into that mode of being physically active is not something strange to me. I'm used to it. I just spent like the last 5 minutes trying to articulate what I was gonna say, and I just had to look it up. This is one thing that I feel like I missed by just saying like, oh, it helps with weight loss. So what I was trying to say is that I felt like when I have the L-glutamine, in general, I noticed that I feel like fuller longer or more satisfied. It says, to put it simply, glutamine can help weight off by reducing your food cravings and giving your body more energy. I think that that's actually true. I'm curious for an update when I stop taking it to see if there are massive changes, because I don't necessarily want to be on the supplements like all my life. L-glutamine, I'm gonna say it works. It's not a miracle worker, but I think it's beneficial. Now let's move on to magnesium glycinate. Let me just say, I absolutely love. So the first thing to know about magnesium is that there are multiple types. It's an essential micronutrient. Kind of like vitamin D, many of us have a magnesium deficiency and we just don't know about it. Magnesium glycinate benefits. Lowers blood pressure, it can reduce stroke, it prevents migraines, reduces PMS, that's a big one, helps with sleep, reduces pain, amplifies your exercise, relieves anxiety. There are natural sources of magnesium. I'll put a photo up so you can see. It seems to me like the most beneficial thing is just constantly have dark leafy greens. That seems across the board to be like a win for everyone. But anyway, there are side effects to magnesium glycinate. Watery diarrhea, yuck, and upset stomach. I hopped on this train out of curiosity of the idea that many people have a magnesium deficiency. I did see something interesting online that talked about how an indication of a magnesium deficiency would be like the dark circles under your eyes. I had mentioned to y'all before that that's something that kind of popped up recently, or I started noticing, and I was using things to brighten it. The only thing with that is that I still kind of have them, so maybe it's not so interconnected. Another symptom would be eye twitching. I've had that sporadically throughout my life, and I always thought it was strange. It's like your eye would just be like dee 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 dee. I definitely haven't had an eye twitch on here, so I feel like that is a true thing. Maybe I did have a deficiency at some point and now it's no longer. In general, I've always been a really good sleeper, except when I was mentioning to y'all that certain vitamins I take, I'm still standing by this. I haven't figured out why, but there's certain vitamins that I would take that suddenly my sleep would be disrupted. Certain supplements as well. Turmeric, I'm looking at you. I was taking turmeric again recently for just to see if it would help with inflammation on something, and I immediately noticed my sleep was disrupted regardless of the fact that I was taking magnesium. And I was like, you're out of there, forget you. So it makes me wonder, is it the pill construction that's causing issues or something else? Because different types of vitamins throughout my life immediately affect how I sleep. Back to magnesium. Even though I am a good sleeper, I have noticed a massive difference in how I sleep on magnesium. It's just always a deep sleep. It's just always very relaxing. When I wake up refreshed. I might mentally be like, I'm tired, but physically I'm actually not. This is just gonna, carry me lovingly and I'll wake up feeling good. Now, in regards to the PMS, usually for me, I have like a rough-ish first day, and I use that lightly. I would say my pain is like a 6, and I know that there are other people out there that like they have a pain at a 10, so I want to go with the 6 because it'll be like, ooh, I'm uncomfortable, but like I'm not gonna take anything for it. So with magnesium, I've noticed the same thing. It's like my period is like a blip on the radar. For me, I would just give magnesium glycinate a 10 out of 10. We'll continue to use it. I love that I have a 6-month supply. Yeah, I take this at night before I go to bed. That's it. I don't need to take more than one. So that's my review on what I consider the 2 most popular supplements that I've seen online right now that people are raving about. Definitely go for the magnesium glycinate, like regardless of if you're working out or not. Just anybody can go for this. Glutamine, I would say if you're looking for those specific concerns, go for it. If you're just in your regular day and everything, you're feeling fine and you don't need it for any specific reason, like, don't take it. Let's have a discussion down below. Have you taken these supplements and how have you been feeling? Like I said, I probably will not continue the L-glutamine. I'm curious to see what would happen if I just stopped taking it once I'm done after doing it for like 3-4 months. As always, I can't stress enough, do your own research, but let this be a launching pad for you if you're curious. That is my video. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.